What's up guys, and welcome to Meso Hendo Plays, my new Let's Play channel. Just a quick heads up before you start this video, this is a re-upload from my original channel, which you can check out here if you want to. I'm currently in the process of moving all of the Let's Plays that I did on that channel over to this one, so apologies if the quality isn't quite up to scratch. I didn't start very well with these Let's Plays. But until I get the backlog caught up onto this new channel, any new Let's Plays will be uploaded on the old channel for now, so go check it out if you have time. With that being said, let's get to the video. What's up guys, Mason the Brock Henderson here with some more Final Fantasy 15. So last time out we made our way up Zegnatus Keep and had a bunch of shocking revelations, like the fact that Ravis is dead, or the fact that humans are apparently turning into demons, or that the MTs are actually grown clones from the Empire, and then Prompto's one of them, and then all of a sudden the Emperor is a demon, and yeah, it was a lot. But ultimately, as I said at the end of last video, it was a lot of nothing, in my opinion. So expanding on that a little bit, because watching back my recording, I was definitely too tired to really get my thoughts across. But it feels like there was a lot of thought put into this game that was not actually explored in this game. And I actually looked it up to see, and sure enough, there was a lot of stuff that happened in manga, in movies, in other forms of media outside of this game to explain some of the plot holes or some of the stuff that was just talked about here. And the thing is, I get where they're trying to go with it. I understand what they're trying to do with that, but from a gameplay perspective and from the perspective of looking at just this game, just Final Fantasy 15, it seriously detracts from this game. And there's so many moments. Ravis, your rival, you don't fight him, you hardly see him throughout the game, and then suddenly he's killed off screen. The Emperor, who we've seen one time before the ending, all of a sudden shows up not even as himself, as a demon that we have to kill. And it makes me think of these other bad guys or similar rival characters in other Final Fantasy games. And I just think about one of the ones I grew up with was Final Fantasy IV, and I don't know how to pronounce the name. Some people might say Cecil, some people might say Cecile. Whatever his name was, the main character had a rival, Kain, and they were friends, but Kain ended up working with the Empire. It was kind of a brainwashed thing, kind of a jealousy thing. And ultimately you fought him a couple times, and he constantly showed up to mess with Cecile or Cecil. So I think about that game, and I think about how much less I would remember Kain if he was at the beginning, and then we didn't see him for a while, and then we saw some cutscenes where he was doing stuff elsewhere, and then all of a sudden he just was dead by the end of the game. He wouldn't be as memorable, and I still, even though I played that game years ago as a kid, I still remember a lot of those characters because they were brought in for a reason. There were only a couple that felt like they were more side characters that were brought in for a moment or two. So yeah, this one I really feel like falls short in a lot of ways because they decided to try to not just make a game, they tried to make a whole franchise before the first game was completely done. And while I understand, again, I get where they're trying to go with it, I don't think that's a smart move from a video game standpoint. I feel like that makes the video game itself seem a lot less quality because you've left out so much information in this one game. You know, the fact that one of your main characters turns out to be a clone of one of the bad guys, it should be a lot more meaningful, not a, so as it turns out, I'm one of them. Like, that's just not how you do it. So anyways, I wanted to get that off my chest because, again, watching back my spiel that I did at the end of last video, I didn't get all my thoughts out correctly. I definitely was really tired. But I did end up coming back to the past with Umbra because I wanted to get some of the fishing done and some of the hunts done. But I realized in doing it that I might need to level up a little bit more, and also there's some fishing stuff that I can only get through certain quests. So I decided to go ahead and record this, and this will be most likely really focused in on quests. But before I get to all of that, there is some stuff that happened off camera that I did record because I wanted to show. So first of all, hunts wise, I did hit upon a few hunts that were kind of fun from a Final Fantasy fan perspective, because I did face a couple of classic enemies in some of the hunts that I didn't expect to see so early, and they were actually, 2 of them were here in Altissia. The first one was, of course, a Tonberry, because the Tonberries are very well known in the Final Fantasy franchise as a whole. So there were 2 on the first hunt, and it was funny because I actually prepared myself. I got this nice meal that has prevent death on it, and then I go in there, and they're honestly not that hard. They were only level 29. It wasn't too difficult, and then on top of that, I found out the Ring of the Lucii basically kills them in one go. But then, all of a sudden, there was a Master Tonberry as another hunt. And that one, it was a little bit more scary, but ultimately just about as easy. Maybe because I was a little over-leveled, but it just took a few whacks on him, and then eventually we made him vulnerable. We ended up doing the chain link thing, I think it's called, and that took him out in one go. So, not too difficult. However, what was difficult was another classic enemy, which of course is the Cactuar. In this case, it was the Gigantuar, and there were 3 of them, and they kind of kicked my ass. There were a couple times where I got knocked out, a couple times, one time actually Prompto was knocked completely unconscious and had to revive him. And we fought him for a little bit. I managed to take one of them out, but it was just taking way too long. And then eventually Ramuh came in and offered his help, and I said, "Thank you, old man." And then we took him out that way. So that was completely fine by me. But speaking of summons, there was another hunt I was doing that was another one of those giant snakes that I've seen before. And it was severely hard. It was probably a little bit harder, same level as the other snake that I fought. That wasn't a hunt, but maybe a little bit harder because of the fact that it was a hunt. So it was taking a long time to take down, and then all of a sudden I see I have a summon, so I pressed it thinking Ramuh is going to show up again. And then all of a sudden, Leviathan. So yeah, I went ahead and recorded that, show it here, maybe with some sound. So those are a couple things that happened with hunts. Another thing that happened that I actually was trying to avoid, but it completely slipped my mind. I have a list of all of the fish that I can get, and also it comes with a list of where I can get lures and rods and reels and all of that. One of the lures I did see, I had to do a quest with Gladio, specifically one where you stay at a campsite and then the next day he invites you on a tour. I was trying to avoid that, and then I forgot about it. Because the last time we camped at that campsite, we didn't have Gladio, because it was when he was off doing his own thing. So, unfortunately, I did end up getting that quest while I was off camera, but I did at least record those cutscenes, so I'll show them here.
Hey, knocked. How's about we go fishing tomorrow?
What's this all of a sudden?
We'll have a Vesper pool nearby. Home to the Liege of the Lake.
Liege, huh? Tell me more.
It's a veritable monster. No one's ever reeled it in.
I'm intrigued.
Well, so you should be. The thing's freaking legendary. Well, wanna go catch this sucker?
Hell yeah, I do. Royalty's gotta catch royalty. Am I right?
Huh. I knew you'd take the bait.
So, when you want to do this? Now?
Yeah, sorry, gonna have to sleep on it. His lordship appears only at dawn.
Oh, dawn, huh? Well, is for a worthy cause.
Then tomorrow it is. Bright and early.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, the fish itself, it took a long time to get pulled in. But once I did, I got the lure that I needed, the Big Blaze Bahamut.
He's a beast!
Wait, something's stuck on him.
What's this? Some kind of lore?
It's a trophy. Something he won from one of his many battles.
Still in good shape. We can use it.
Nice. Got a fish and a way to catch more. The others are gonna be stoked. Good hustle out there.
Yeah, I know. I'm awesome.
Another thing that I've found out was the Oracle Ascension coins do have a bit of a point. Apparently in one of these corners of Altissia that I had not visited before, there is a guy who asks for them, so I found that guy. He didn't have anything that looked particularly interesting at the time, but I'm going to rack up some more Oracle Ascension coins and try to buy one of everything and see if maybe he gets more on his menu once you do that. There's a chance that that could not be it. I could just look this up, but I don't know. I figured it's worth a shot. And then the final thing was probably the craziest thing of all. I honestly, when this happened, I got a little scared. It freaked me out. Like, I don't think I've ever seen something so horrifying and so bone-chilling in a game before. Noctis merged with a car. I know, it sounds crazy. It probably looks a little crazy too, but he did it. I don't know how he did it, but he did it, and it was truly terrifying. Like, my heart stopped. I had to, get CPR done on me because I passed out. It was... I don't know how I survived that experience, but I'm glad that I did. I'm glad that I'm still here. I'm glad I could get that off my chest because I was holding that in for a little while, wanting to talk about that story, but now we can move on. We've gotten to that point. I've finally told somebody about it, and I can stop having nightmares whenever I go to sleep. All right, anyways. But that's all that happened off camera. There were a couple pictures that we took. Again, weird that Prompto, for some reason, it seems like we'll pass certain landmarks that you would think, the Chocobo post. Yeah, that would be a good place to get a picture. And yet we went there 5 to 10 times and he didn't say, hey, let's get a picture here. And then all of a sudden, one time I'm not recording, hey, let's get a picture here. I don't know why that works, but there were a couple. One was the waterfall that had a dungeon behind it that I went to before. It also had the giant snake out front. So now that I've officially caught up on everything that happened off camera, now we're going to focus in on some quests, some side quests, and also one other thing here in Altissia, because I did see there was a quest here for Wescombe when I came to fish. So this is going to be an episode solely devoted to side quests. So on the one hand, it's a good thing in the sense that I can get a lot done and cut out a lot of the in-between stuff that's not really that important, like traveling. But the bad thing about it is that it's already kind of late, so I don't know how long I want to record tonight. So this may be something where I don't really get that much recording done, but we'll see how it goes. But let's get started.
I thought there was only one god of the sea.
You sound troubled, Highness. Something got you questioning your faith?
I wouldn't go that far, but I've definitely never heard anyone tell this tale back home.
And which one would that be? Ah yes, Bismarck. Revered here in Accordo, much like Leviathan is across all of Eos. He's not a deity by definition, but the anglers of Altissia have elevated him to the same immortal plane. They pray to him, hoping he'll help them land a big haul.
So, do you think he could help me catch a whopper too?
I can't say for sure, but I suppose there's only one way to find out. Legend has it, Bismarck spends his time swimming where the seabirds flock. Keep your eyes peeled and maybe you'll spot him.
Okay, so flock of birds. Maybe a flock of seagulls? Because you know what you do when you see a flock of seagulls.
Care to take a cruise?
You run so far away. Anyways.
Gentlemen.
I don't know where I'm going. Hang on. Okay, so I just looked at the quest and it seems like it might be something where I have to actually take the boat out on sea and fish while I'm out there and maybe find a flock of seagulls. But we're going to go ahead and do something else real quick. there is something else here that I saw reference to it, but I didn't actually look into it, and that is the monster arena. And apparently there's supposed to be a really good either rod or reel there. So I'm gonna go find that real quick. I believe it's over here. Yes, by the park.
Splendid. Where are we off to?
Ah, the breeze feels good.
Indeed.
It appears they're not letting me skip this. I guess it's because it's the first time I'm heading this way. They want me to see the arena in all its glory from the outside.
Oh, you can get a pretty good view from here.
Oh, when's the next bout gonna start?
This instrument we got, what is it?
Gridantes, I believe they're called. You use them to spur the monsters on.
Really?
Hey, don't blow it here.
A lot louder than I thought.
It's about to start.
So do we... Okay. Welcome to Arena Galviano. Here you can play Toto Mostro. I might have butchered that pronunciation, it's fine. Where you try to predict the winners in monster versus monster clashes. Wager the arena currency, Galviano medals, on your selected team. If your prediction is right, you'll receive medal winnings equivalent to your wager multiplied by the odds. Galviano medals can be exchanged for various prizes. Pile up your winnings and trade them in for the prize of your dreams. Okay. This is interesting. So you got 5 saber tusks versus 2 dual horns. Saber tusks are higher level. They're also in better condition. Prizes. So you've got a Magitech generator. Oh my god. What is that? Is that 3.6 million medals? How many medals can you get here? Exhaust manifold. Okay, hang on. Let me actually read what these do. An extraordinary energy generator used in Imperial military weapons. Eradicates the need for fuel and, as some also claim, the joy of driving. So that, essentially, you never have to fill up for fuel again. That's crazy. A multi-cylinder unit that combines exhaust with flammable gas to optimize power output. Deals fire-type elemental damage to enemies while jumping. So I guess this is for the Regalia Type D. You can actually run people over, or run beasts over. Big Bang decal, mythic color samples. Ooh, Arapaima row. Because those Arapaima are very, very difficult to catch. Enforcer, Precision Lance. There's the reel that I want. A Big Master Typhon. It's another thing that I'm going to need. Silver Bangle, Turbocharger, increases top speed to 70. Coral Whiskers, Great Gorilla Tusk. Okay. Medals. I guess purchase 500? Oh wait, no, don't want to leave yet. Okay, let's wager. I'll wager 50. Because I don't know how this is going to go. Just thinking higher level, more of them, better condition, they have a better chance. Oh, goodness. Hey.
Gotta be kidding me!
Now knocked.
Yeah. Victory!
That was indeed a hard-stopping bout.
Okay, so interesting. The odds basically multiply your bet by that much. So you've got 2 Flexitusks, 5 Reaper Tails, 2 Anox, or 1 Reaper King. So essentially, yeah, the chances of this one winning are so low that the odds are high. I get it now. Okay. I'm not much of a betting person, so maybe this is how it works. But you know what? Let's shoot on the underdogs. Why not? Do 50 more medals. Maybe they'll be so slow that the other beasts will take each other out before they get out there? Yeah, I figured. Okay, so I mainly just wanted to go check that out. I will do more of that off screen.
We meet again.
I probably also will need to come back and get these horns here as well. Because, yeah, this seems to be probably the way to win some of those battles that maybe are a little bit less chance of winning.
See you around.
Okay, one final thing I wanted to do before we head back
Well,
to
look who it is. So,
the
what
main
brings you here
island.
today? Then what can I prepare
I sold
for
enough
you
stuff
lads?
to where I can get this fine caviar canape? I don't know. Let's get it.
Of course, I'll have it ready in a mo.
And who knows, maybe
Look
Ignis
out,
will be able
stomach.
to make it for us. He can,
I
yes.
said I could make this a camp.
Allura shallot. Oh, I didn't read it all. Hopefully it's not... I mean, it's probably going to be ingredients that are very difficult to find.
You're always welcome here.
Alright, but now we will head back to the mainland.
Greetings. Will you be staying with us?
Okay, so now you guys get to see. Here's Umbra. Okay, look at him. He's so good. He's such good puppers. You can ask him for some paw. Look at this. Look at this. Oh. Yeah, I have a lot of issues with this game and its storytelling, but you know
Welcome
what?
back.
I
Will
can
you be
shake
requiring
Umbra's
a room?
paw. That, for me, makes it one of the best Final Fantasy games in existence. Anyways, travel to past Lucis. Yeah, we get to see a few pictures. There's us losing that monster arena. Thanks for taking that prompt and reminding me of it. Jackass.
Huh.
Okay, so when I went back to Altisha last time, I was actually over here at Ravitol because there are a few quests here, and I know there's also a dungeon here as well, so it'd be a good idea to maybe go in there and check and see if we can get whatever weapon is in there as well. Something else that happened is my Chocobo did get up to level 7, which increased its stamina and its
Keep it moving.
jumping ability.
Right behind you.
So I didn't notice much difference, but
Well, it's an uphill climb.
Looks pretty insurmountable to me.
well, we're going to surmount it. I don't know.
Just think about what's waiting at the top.
Let me guess. One aching back and 2 very sore feet.
Like you couldn't use some meat on those legs of yours.
They work for me.
Gladio throwing some punches right now. Ooh, what is that? Why are they fighting amongst each other? Oh, ow. Rude.
Watch the enemy's movements. Don't.
Yep, right. Got it.
Say your prayers.
Bless you. Good.
We're on the same page.
Yeah!
This way or that way?
All your call knocked.
Did we hit the top? Feeling past my peak.
I'm afraid you've still got a ways to go.
That's it.
Ooh.
What's up, Iggy?
I've come up with a new recipe.
Can't wait to try it.
And if I'm not mistaken, that was also one of the ingredients for the caviar, or can it, whatever it's called that Westcom gave us that is currently giving us an amazing boost here.
Killer climb, dude.
It's killing me.
Feeling a steep pain.
One false step and you won't feel anything ever again.
Guys, I feel like we've done a lot more physically exerting stuff than this. Oh, could you stop complaining, please?
I think my legs are gonna give. Don't even want to think about how sore I'm gonna be tomorrow.
A bunch of pansies.
How's with the heat?
As we climb, so does the temperature.
I'm no geologist, but I'm pretty sure this is a volcano. Hey, what are the chances of it erupting while we're here?
Right side, you won't suffer long if it does.
We've 2 paths before us.
Knox, do us all solid and choose the one that's not a dead end.
Easier said than done.
We'd best make haste through the hot spots.
Any more of this, and I'll melt.
I'm burning up in here.
And I'm sweating buckets.
Out of the frying pan.
And into the volcano.
You're fired today!
Yeah.
What's that?
Showtime!
That looks like lava, so we definitely don't want to go down there. And this road won't take us any further.
Seen all there is to see here.
Then we search elsewhere. Time to face the cliff head on.
By face, you don't mean climb.
You got a better way up the rock.
Is this the first time we've climbed anything? I feel like it is. I actually came this way and then turned around because I didn't think there was a way to go. And I come back and, oh look, you can climb apparently. And climb some more.
This place is practically begging to be camped on.
Halt our hike a moment.
Hold up. Down there. What is that? Watch your step, kids.
No room for slip-ups, Knocked.
I'm not the clumsy one.
I'm very glad that I went ahead and picked up quests that are here. I hope there are not anymore, because climbing up that wall was ridiculously long. I don't want to have to do it again.
Nowhere left to climb.
Our goal is to get the egg and escape. Speed is imperative.
Mama Bird won't leave the nest unattended for long.
I see, I see. But the problem is I can't just escape.
I say, we take back the biggest one.
I can't carry that thing.
Something portable, perhaps?
Enjoy your cup noodles at camp.
Huh.
Sure hope we don't have an accident on our way back.
You break the egg, I break you.
Okay, this giant chasm, and you're telling me there's no boss battle here? I don't believe that.
Ah! That was terrifying.
But the worst is behind us.
Wow. You know, this view might be worth the climb.
Wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it would be worth the climb if not for, you know, the road down there glitching out like that. At least I think that's a road. Or is that supposed to be water? I don't know. It's a little distracting, unfortunately. Oh, good lord. I just slid back. I hate myself right now. Okay, back down in this big giant area. You know, obviously I see that I have to go in that direction. I just didn't realize that dropping down that hole was gonna send me back to the bottom with no way back up except to climb again. Okay, I see this little road here. Sweet. Okay, here we are.
Knocked. You might want to see this.
Score! It's all about that treasure.
Huh, interesting. I kind of figured there'd be like a final boss in this dungeon or something, but there is not. Interesting. Okay, Time to go get stabbed in the chest. Won't even affect me. Watch this. Ready? Yeah, giant hammer. Yeah, see, most of the time this would hurt, but I'm unaffected. Yep. See, I feel fine. I feel perfectly fine. Yep. After 10 other times of this happening, you kind of become numb to the pain. It's okay. The Mace of the Fierce. Ooh, that's a lot of experience too. Oh. Return to the entrance.
I'm done.
So since I got a little bit of time till we get to where we're going, I figured I'd tell you guys a couple of things. First of all, if you are following along with these videos, and I guess seeing how I'm hopefully improving, you might notice that the mic quality probably sounds a little bit better. That's because I made some changes in OBS, added some filters and stuff based on suggestions from people. And it's funny because I did this before I recorded my last Final Fantasy 15 video, but I didn't really see a difference. So I thought maybe I'm just doomed with the mic that I have, because it's not one of the higher quality ones. It's okay. Probably one of the better budget microphones.
The breeze feels good.
Thank you, Prompto. But anyways, what's interesting, I guess maybe because I just needed to close out OBS and then reopen it, when I recorded Spider-Man 2 the following day, I noticed the mic was suddenly sounding a lot better. So I hope it sounds good still. I mean, obviously I can't do anything about how my voice sounds, so if you don't like that, then unfortunately you're just stuck. Don't worry, you're not alone. I feel the same way.
Nice riding with you.
We're here.
Anyway, just a fun little side thing about the mic.
Again.
Well, you got a problem with camping?
Okay, time to have these cup noodles and see how good they're gonna be. They certainly look good. Alright, a few more level ups. And look,
Cantiana's back.
but oh, yep, there she is, just kind of sitting casually as we look like we're about to start a fight.
You know something? Going through all that trouble to make our own custom cup, it's made me appreciate cup noodles even more.
Perhaps we truly can't improve upon perfection.
It's not about finding the single best ingredient. It's about crafting that perfect blend of meat, egg, and shrimp. That harmony of flavors is key.
Yeah, you're right. Makes you appreciate how delicious these noodles really are.
I know I sure do.
Sponsored by Cup Noodles. Okay. So does that mean, I don't know, does that mean that we can make a different kind of cup noodles, or is that still the same thing? Okay, I'm getting away from this. I'm not dealing with another camp haven ground or whatever calling out to me multiple times. Alright, back to the car. Okay, there's another quest for the weapons dealer in Lestalem over here. How do I get up on this rock? But anyways, we're gonna go deal with this. Other funny story that I have for you guys is, obviously a few videos ago I had that moment where I thought I recognized Wedge's voice actor, and it turned out to be David Lodge, who voiced Igor in Persona 5, and then Yaldabaoth as well. Well, as it turns out, as I was playing through Spider-Man 2, there was a security guard in there that I thought sounded very familiar. It turns out it was also David Lodge.
For the ride.
It was just very funny that I had two moments like that.
The Empire has sent reinforcements.
Prompto! Thought you'd never ask!
Outstanding!
Yep. Nothing to it.
Okay. I will take that back to him. Okay, so our next stop is going to be the Crestholm channels because there are a few different quests that we can complete in here. First, we're going to have to take out all these guys.
Eyes peeled, mouth closed. Get back!
Ow. So the Crestholm channels are a dungeon, which means hopefully there's going to be another one of the ancestral swords in here. Also, Cindy's quest is here, and I really need that headlight so that way I can drive at night and not have to get pulled over so much by the demons. On top of that, there's also a scrap of mystery here. So there's just
don't go slipping.
a lot in here.
Man, love being in dark, cramped spaces. Really great how it just sets off my claustrophobia. No need for a reason. Let's never stop doing this.
Shut up before you fall and bite your tongue off.
Oh yeah, that'd be the icing on the cake.
Hey, who knows? Maybe if you did, you would stop talking so much.
Are we there yet? Sewers? I knew I...
Stay alert. There are likely demons
Yeah,
here.
those gory stains on the walls or anything to go by. No one miss your nice guy!
Hey, you want to take the high ground?
Let's go.
Indeed.
And this place is very labyrinthian. It's gonna be interesting to
Man,
explore everything
my
here.
eyes water.
You can add to the rain.
Where there's water, there's treasure. Hey, look! I'll bet you we can make it up.
Not good to throw daggers in the dark.
Be nice to Bryce what's happening.
Let me give the orders this time.
Just keep it short.
Carl? Yeah, keep pulling me under!
Well, here we are.
How are we? Getting by.
Here I am!
I can keep it in check.
Gladio! Two killed. Julie.
Sorry to break this up.
Alright, boys, we're in the home stretch.
Get out.
Don't go dying over there.
I wanted to talk.
All right, we're done here.
Oh, hi, Switch. What do you do?
Open doors.
How big is this place?
Don't think I care to find out.
So tired.
Oh yeah, this place is definitely expansive. I'm gonna be here for a little while.
See ya.
Splendid.
You're on fire today.
Hey, Ignis!
All
Instructions!
we've got.
None the worse for wear.
Bring on the next one.
Target scope. A friendship band. Okay, so the target scope, exclusively for Prompto, significantly increases attacking strength when fighting small foes. That's pretty generic though. And then accessory that can be worn by Noxus's friends. Wearers can unleash link strikes even over great distances. Okay, we actually have one of those already. I think I'm gonna give Ignis the friendship band, just because. I mean, we could use that. Also, I did equip Prompto with Snapshot. I've used it a couple times off camera to try to get him leveled up on it. I don't know if it'll do anything, but I figure, yeah, why not? Alright, well, since this one's specifically for Prompto, we'll go ahead and give that to him.
As far as I can tell, at least...
Are you kidding me?
Oh boy. Let me go ahead and heal up since that did some damage.
Just what I needed.
Does that say Nagaroni? Is that like a Naga but with pasta attached to his head? Kind of looks like pasta. Nagarani. Okay. It's weak to my sword. Also weak to light. I wonder if the ring would work on it well.
One shot!
Oh.
Keep it together.
We're sorely overmatched, Noct. Let's retreat.
I don't think we can.
Will ya?
Nice guy!
Oh. I have been turned to stone.
That's a fine sight indeed.
That's not even funny, Ignis. I could die.
Gladio, do it!
Sorry to break this up.
Huh? Nice work, Gladio.
Ignis and Prompto have been turned into toads, apparently.
Intense situation.
Living nightmare. Gladio!
Do it again.
Sorry to break this up. Ain't got much life left in it.
Let's finish this.
Show no mercy.
Gladly.
Boy, am I glad to have my voice back.
Kinda like the quiet.
Hey!
What? How did it gain? What? It gained all that health back? How?
Don't mind if I do.
Oh, I'm doing Armiger. Take it down. Ooh,
I
boy.
even amaze myself sometimes.
Your ego is what amazes me.
Frankly, I'm just amazed we actually made it.
Now, honestly, I mean, because it was not that high of a level, it was only 49, I think. The biggest problem was that, I mean, look at this tiny little spot we have to fight in here. And, I mean, from what I've seen from the other snake enemies, you want to be able to get away from it quickly, because it does do some strong, heavy attacks.
What? You can't be serious.
Don't look down.
Also, don't fall down. Oh, great, another climbing section. Just what I want to see.
Yep, I'm starting to feel it too. No place for a slip-up.
Are you... Look at me, dumbass. Look at me. Hey. Hey, yeah, you. And look away. Alright, can I please get on the pipe now? Thank goodness.
Man, if monsters were to jump us now...
We'd be easy prey.
Why even say that?
Can we please focus on the task at hand?
Yeah, because if I fell down again, I probably would have ended my recording session for tonight and just went to bed. Not even gonna lie. The blood sword. Probably not better than what I have, right? Yeah, no. I figure the ultimate blade is probably gonna be one of the highest ones. What are we facing here? Anybody? Probably once we come over here.
How should we do this, Noct?
Just
Oh.
do whatever.
Hi, Black Flan.
Careful! Don't let him get you!
Oops, he got me. Guys, he's eating me. Ow.
Knocked.
Say your prayers!
Whose side are you on?
Oh, sorry about that!
It's time.
Got it on its last legs!
Let's put it out of its misery.
Swift and painful!
Yeah, apparently the Ring of the Lucia is very good against the Flans.
Onward.
Yep.
Ooh! Another switch. Just asking to be flipped.
Do it already.
I did it.
The end can't be far now. Right?
Never say can't.
Longest day ever.
Oh, here's the scrap of
Here's
mystery.
another one.
Oh, where's the treasure?
Okay, so I think I have 3 down and like, I want to say 10 to go.
Let's do this.
Right.
Okay, great. Not at all what I wanted to do.
Hey, remember when we were down there?
How could I forget?
Okay, I don't think I want to go down there yet. I don't know. The problem with this, with mazes like this and games like this, it's like you want to explore everything, but then sometimes you go one way and suddenly now you're stuck traveling a different path for 20-something minutes. Okay, this does feel like it's a different section though, so we'll try this way. Okay, so I can't come back. Oh wait, no I can. There's stairs right there.
Here we are.
Let's hope they're still intact.
Let's hope we can find them.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that where I went down first? Hang on. I think it is.
This has big deal written all over it.
Go big or go home.
No good. It's locked.
Okay. So I flipped quite a few switches. I don't know what the switches are doing, and I don't know where to find more of them. Okay, that's the way back up. Yeah, there's... I remember this being over here.
No luck here.
So now, what does this mean? So I don't want to head back down that way, I'm pretty sure. Because then I would have to go all the way back down to the bottom. So I think what I want to do... Pretty sure I want to come this way. And then drop down...
Prayers.
I think...
The locked door from earlier?
Yeah.
Indeed. It opens out, but not in.
Okay. So that makes it where I can take a shortcut back here now if I get back to the beginning. Okay. I'm starting to finally get a little bit more of a grasp on how this place works.
Tread lightly. Not good to throw dice in the dark.
Be nice to brighten things up in here.
Okay. So can I open this? I
No
can.
use hanging around here.
Indeed.
Now that I didn't fall down that little floor grate.
Let's move.
Yeah.
Oh, Wyvern Lance. That's new. A hero shield. Excellent. These stairs literally lead to nothing. The heck is that? Okay, but yeah, I think... Right. So this is where I just was. I know I'm going to be jumping around a lot in this because I'm going to try to save on time. And showing every single twist and turn I'm taking is going to be way too much time. Okay, and here we go, knocking down the ladders.
The ladder extends.
Nice. Now we have a way back up.
Okay, we picked up a couple of things in there. So, Wyvern Lance. How's that compared to my Drain Lance? It's not as strong as my Drain Lance. So I will give this to Ignis then. And Gladio, the Hero Shield, which is nice. Because I was not giving him the Kite Shield because it wasn't doing too much. I was giving him magic instead. That'll be good for him to have. Okay, so now we're going to go back. Because there's another 2 directions to go. Back this way. So it looks like I've already come from this way. So now I need to go this direction.
This one won't open either.
Enough of this.
And it's locked.
Come on, man. Don't lose your cool.
Says the panicky one.
I bet I need to jump down here. Wait, no. Noctis.
No idea what they're up against.
You said it.
I swear him
And on we go.
jumping over that railing. Very annoying. Oh wait. This where I just... It is where I just came from. Well, that's ironic. Okay. So...
Well, not reaching that.
There's no way to go but forward then.
this is
Which
different.
way was that again?
The way that gets us out.
You think these are the ones?
Hey!
Doubtless. Let's hurry back.
Can't wait to see the look on her face. All the advanced gizmos still in the Crown City? Maybe we could go and grab some of it.
The Empire's presence makes sneaking in impossible and getting out unthinkable.
Especially without the crystal's protection.
When this is all over, why don't you take Cindy on a little treasure hunt?
Yeah. I bet you she'd really enjoy that.
Okay, anyways, now you can get past Prompto's dreaming.
Wait. Did anyone else hear that noise?
As though a latch were released.
Yeah, that's... Because I think I saw 4 keys down there earlier, so that's all 4 of them. Alright, let's go ahead and lower this ladder. Alright, then there's this one more path to take. Looks like it'll just lead to another ladder we can drop, more than likely. And something else up here. Okay, so the talisman enhances magic. An accessory exclusively for Noctis. Produces a warp decoy and automatically switches arms after an attack. Really? That's actually really tough. Because on the one hand, Thieves' Way is really good because it reduces MP cost of phasing. But the stamina badge is also really good because then I can just sprint forever. I think I might replace the Thieves' Way for now because I do have a lot of MP. So I think that'll be good. Plus I have the Ring of the Lucii, so I could always equip that if I'm running low on MP and do some holy attacks. Okay, so now we have to figure out how to get to the place where I saw the keys earlier, which I think is down near the bottom. So I think I might go ahead and fall back down again.
It's open.
All right.
So, I guess we keep going.
Yes, we do. Here comes Big Boss. Alright. Oh, I cannot scan him. Awesome.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Oh boy. Okay. I am nearly dead.
You have need of vision.
Get out! Try this on your side!
No quarter.
That was some good damage.
Want some? Get out!
And counter. Alright, get out of there.
Hey,
Let's overwhelm them again.
instructions.
Do it. Finish him,
With everything we
please.
Boys, we're in the home stretch.
No quarter.
One shot.
We did it.
And that's that.
It's over.
Magnificent.
Crest home channels. So, now what do we do? Ah, we climb. I see. I would think if this is a dungeon, there would be a tomb in here, but maybe not. Yep, looks like there's no tomb. Huh. Alright, well, let's get out of here then. So, something else that happened.
Can I interest you in some shopping?
Prompto.
Might not be a bad idea to stock up.
Again, maybe you should bite your tongue off. Sid did call while I was not recording and
There
told me
y'all are.
about
Here's
this.
your weapon now.
So now the circular saw is better. Circular saw plus. Now the question is this a better option for Prompto? It is. So the crossbow has more bullet resistance and also more health. This has less bullet resistance, but it has vitality instead of health, and it's stronger. I think I'm going to go with the circular saw. It's also kind of funny after we're done fighting, if he's still using it and he's just like spinning around, like freaking out. It is funny to see. Is there anything else for you, Sid?
Oh, my aching back.
Thank you, Sid.
Some sizable seismic activity down south near Longwythe. Dave and his boys are on the beat as we speak. It's the darndest thing. Ain't never felt so much as a rumble round these parts. Got a lot of folks worried. Got me worried too. Ain't easy tuning up a shaking chassis. Anywho, hope Dave and y'all can do something.
And this is also something, I actually forgot about this, but she called whenever we came back from the past with Umbra to call about this. And I'm pretty sure this is the big epic boss that I probably will try to fight if I can. I might try to get everything possible, like every best weapon, level up all the way, because I've heard horror stories.
There y'all are. Well, did you find them?
Yep, got him right here.
You do? Oh, thank the stars. Now, whether you keep using them is up to you. But humor me and give them a test run first, won't you?
What's so special about him anyway?
The bulbs pack a punch. The light they shine so bright, it'll have the demons heading for the hills.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Sure is. Would have been nice if everybody had them before the city got walled off. It was about 20 years ago. Car running through these parts one night. All of a sudden, the demons jumped it. Saw it with my own eyes. Can't never forget it. And I can't help thinking, if they had these lights, they'd still be alive. You know?
Yeah, I get it.
Anywho, let me know when you want to give them a try. And thanks for all your hard work, y'all.
Okay. Is that her last quest? I feel like it is, because that's a pretty big thing to get.
Thank your lucky stars, because I whipped up something real special.
That seems like it. Okay, time to customize.
What'll it be? What are you fixing to upgrade?
So we got the fiberglass coating, so it keeps the vehicle body spick and span. Okay, apparently this also keeps it clean. Enhanced headlights, here we go. That's the big thing. Steel frame designed to protect the body of the car. Slightly increases damage dealt when colliding with enemies. So that's for the Regalia Type D. Same with that one.
How's this? Y'all just sit tight now. Fixed her up real nice.
Excellent. Let's also go ahead and
Being able to
fuel
fend
up
off
real
the
quick.
demons is huge. These could save lives.
Especially since not everyone can fend for themselves.
Life out here will improve once we reclaim the capital.
Yeah. People living out here will have access to all the benefits the Crown City has to offer.
We'll make this right. For everyone.
Okay. And I'm sure, yeah, I was about to say we'll probably get some fan service from Cindy as well. So this is a different angle.
Why, she's looking prettier than ever.
Okay, also while I'm here, I saw that apparently I have something for Taka. I don't know if I did this while I was recording or not. So we'll have to see. Here's the Katobla brisket.
So y'all got what I asked for. Tell me now, you boys like steak?
Do I?
You bet.
Good. You see, the last few jobs I gave you, they weren't from Sid. They were from me. And I reckon you deserve something by way of thanks. So I'm fixing to create a whole new recipe in your honor, a heartfelt token of my appreciation.
Well, I'm flattered.
So y'all make sure you order it next time you're around.
I guess it won't be on the house then.
Anywho, this is your pay for the hunt. It's good eating. Take it from me.
There's something kind of funny about that. It's like, I'm going to make this meal just for you, so make sure you pay me money to be able to eat it. Alright, I believe that's all for Taka's quests.
So how's it going, boys?
Let's take a look at this
I can
steak.
tell you all about the area.
Sizzling Humongo Steak. Enables sprinting without expending stamina, increases maximum HP by 1,000. You know, that's okay. I think I'll go ahead and order it just so I see if Ignis can make it. Because I want to fill out Ignis's recipe repertoire as well. Aha.
I dare say I could make this at camp.
That's probably something else I'll do off camera, is fill out Ignis's recipes. That's going to be a lot of...
Sure not to overeat.
I'm going to need a guide, for sure. It's going to be a lot of exploring, more than likely.
A new recipe in your honor, huh?
Does it have beans in it?
Better not.
Still, it's a clever way to thank you at little expense. Food for thought.
Haha, food for thought, I get it, Ignis. Since I have this meal that's making it to where I don't expend stamina, I think I'm going to put Thieves' Way back on in place of the stamina badge. I also think I'm going to go ahead and boost stamina. Just so that way, if it does happen to wear off while I'm not paying attention, it doesn't ruin me. Okay, now we're going to take on another fort. So we'll see if there's anything really worth recording for this. Because if it's anything like the last couple forts, it's really just one big battle with a lot of sneaking around involved, which is not all that interesting. Especially if you're sneaking around to capture somebody who, apparently after you capture him, he just gets away instantly. That's a lot of fun, right? Wonder if there's going to be some story involved with this one. Or if it's just going to be taking it down.
This should be fun. What's the plan?
Well, suffice it to say, a frontal assault would be ill-advised. Again, stealth is our friend. We enter the base undetected and cripple it one target at a time. Are you ready? We enter under the cover of darkness and withdraw by first light.
Let's do it.
There are generators that fortify Magitech troopers. Take them out, and the enemy won't be nearly as fearsome. Let's go.
Come on, Ignis. Like, way over-leveled for this. You don't even have to take out the generators.
So they're sleeping?
Take care to avoid detection. If a trooper is alerted to our presence, it will awaken its fellows. Not unfolding quite as planned.
Whoops.
Nice guy. This plan anyway.
I've never made a mistake I myself couldn't remedy. I'll take point.
Gotcha! Another one bites the dust.
What? Oh.
Heads up, Noct. More incoming.
Didn't expect to meet again so soon,
What?
Highness.
What are you still doing alive?
You were foolish to come here.
And what are you doing? What?
Surrender now, or we will make you wish you had.
Who the hell are these jerks?
Loki and Caligo, commanders of the Imperial Army.
Not. This is our chance to settle the score.
Yeah, let's put an end to this.
Guerrilla tactics solved that problem. But now it's time for open warfare.
Stay down!
See, here's the problem. I've got the Ring of the Lucii, which, fortunately for you, it's just a little too
You led us
powerful.
all on a merry chase, but your running days are over. Have at them. Take the prince alive.
Dude, I'm not running anywhere. I'm about to take all of you guys out.
They just keep coming!
And we'll keep mowing them down.
If they don't mow us down.
Prompto. Come on.
Let's go, fellas. Stay sharp. It isn't over yet.
When will it end?
Want it to end? Fight more! One less!
And done.
You must be getting tired by now.
Not really.
Here, let me put you to sleep.
You humiliated me before. This time the pleasure will be mine.
Get back. Buzz on.
Good night!
Gladio!
Sorry to break this up!
What? What on earth? What just hit me? Is this the game's way of being like, ha, you thought you were ready for this. You weren't. Yeah, okay, he's like shooting something in the air that apparently I can't dodge. Okay, that move is ridiculous.
Mr. Nice Guy.
And unexpected.
Okay.
No quarter. Well, that's that.
Try this on for size!
With everything we have,
Gotcha!
Finish him off with Armaker. Come on! There we go.
How will they be so strong?
Oy. Well, if he survived one robot explosion, I think he'll still be around for another.
Knocked. Our business here is concluded. Let us go.
Building up all that experience. Yeah, so I think I finally figured it out near the end. The problem was I kept trying to shoot them with the guns while there were still smaller enemies around. And so the smaller enemies kept knocking me off of the guns. But once we take out all the smaller enemies, then the guns are really the way to do it.
Indeed. They ought to keep the demons at bay.
Okay, there's another scrap of mystery over here. Are you serious? Okay. My bird had a glitch moment.
Nice riding with you.
So where is this scrap of the map? Aha.
Surprise! Another map scrap.
Oh, the map is still incomplete. Thanks for the ride.
Okay, there's another one in here somewhere.
Nice riding with you.
Also some enemies apparently we gotta worry about. Oh no. Level 2 saber tusks. How will we ever survive?
Big weapon like that.
Ow.
You wide open.
Oh, there it is.
And here's another one.
Is it starting to look like anything?
Okay, got another scrap of mystery somewhere around here. Aha, inside. On top of the rock.
Some kind of weird game.
How many more are there?
Chill out, Noctis. Jeez. Okay, so I don't remember exactly how this quest really starts,
I
but
see your hunter's instincts brought you all back here. Mine are telling me there's something real shady about these shakes. Got all my hunters foraged in the field for clues as we speak. Even enlisted the help of a fella from Galden. Name's Dino. Real upright fella. Said he found himself a suspect spot. Y'all mind going to check it out for me?
because I know what this all leads to, but I don't remember when we officially have to start the fight. Friends made during the journey have caught wind of the incident and gathered at the Long Wythe Rest area.
I see you boys are on the beat too. Not surprising, given the scale of this incident, if you will. My buddy Dino's been searching for a scoop. Sounds pretty dangerous. Think of how many copies we'll sell. And apparently there are some old legends about Long Wythe. Past myths back to haunt the present. People will eat it up.
Okay, I was about to say, can I not talk to anybody else? Please?
Well, look
Thank
what
you.
the coral dragged in. You boys curious about these quakes too? As it were, I was going through some old biology docs and I stumbled upon something that might pique your interest. Long Wythe Peak. Oh, baby, this is monumental. I've got to check it out up close.
David, can I talk to you, please?
Noctis, my boy, you seen it out there? These quakes have got the guppies scared out of their gills. Wonder if there's a new fish done set them all astir. Whatever it is causing these quakes, it's gotta be a real whopper. Either way, I'm gonna keep on fishing. And don't worry, if I get any good bites, you boys will be the first to know.
Thanks, Navith. Are they a couple? I doubt it. I bet he's just hitting on her.
How in tarnation's a man supposed to get any work done when his tools are flying off the shelves all willy-nilly? In all my years living on the outside, I ain't never felt anything like these earthquakes. Ain't good for nothing but giving me a backache. Ptooey!
All these recent quakes are giving me the chills. Can't even boil a pot of water without worrying it's gonna spill all over the place. Only got a splash of stock left in the fridge. Like to run dry if these quakes don't quiet down soon.
We heard rumblings of an earthquake around here and came to check it out. It's a little too close to the capital for comfort. Normally, Jared's notebook has the answer, but it came up blank this time, except for a weird legend about Longwife. Something about the mountain awakening every few centuries and making the earth shake by its rousing. That's the best I got.
Howdy, boys. So I heard you're investigating the recent tremors. I wanted to wish y'all good luck. If you could shake us of these shakes, me and my birds would be most grateful. We're rooting for you now. Your friend, Wiz. Appreciate it, Wiz.
Prince Noctis, are you helping look for earthquakes? Well, guess what? I'm helping too. I started looking in Grandpa's notebook, and here's what I found. It said there's a legend about the mountain, and that's all he wrote. Oh, but you know what else? He drew a picture of a turtle. Not only was Grandpa smart, but he was a good drawer.
If it isn't my favorite hunters. You looking into what's causing all these earthquakes? Everyone at the power plant's up in arms. They're all wondering if the meteors got anything to do with them. The company's offering a bonus to anyone who can solve the mystery, so I figured I'd take up the cause and earn some extra gil.
So it said 12 out of 14. I think I know one of them. Because one of them is probably that guy that's at Maldaccio HQ that I haven't completed his quest yet. I think.
Well, I guess my cover's blown. I didn't come here to cook. I came here as an informant. Thought about picking up some ingredients while I was in the area, but now's not really the time for grocery shopping. If the quakes shake the key and our ship stops sailing, our restaurant's sunk. We need to solve this now.
Well, if it isn't inch pray octus nay. They've probably told you, but I'm out here reporting on the earthquake. Since we're on good terms, let me share a little scoop. Word on the street is that the crag itself is the key. That, Crown City chick, Monica? Yeah, well, she's following up on the lead at Longwife for me.
Okay.
The cause of the quakes? I'm afraid I must direct you to Monica. I'm simply here to look out for Lady Iris and young Talcott. And that's all I have to say. Apologies for not being of help.
It's fine, Dustin.
Good to see you, Prince Noctis. Dustin and I have been investigating the recent tremors in the region. I believe we've discovered the source of the quakes, a long-dormant creature called the Adamantus. The beast is far too dangerous for us to approach. If you decide to venture closer, do exercise caution.
Uncover the mystery behind the mountain. Yes, the Adamantus is... Okay. Oh, well, there. It's right there. Yeah, it's a pretty infamous boss battle. I know it takes forever.
So we'll just stay out of it.
That's cool. Let's go.
All kidding aside, I hate you. Whoa! What is that? Whoa! Oh no! No, wait, dude! That's a turtle!
Look at the size of it. It's freaking huge.
Yeah, flee. 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 I was gonna say, because I'm pretty sure this quest is not actually us taking it on. Because it didn't even have like a level or anything. Yeah, we will be fighting that thing at some point. Can't wait for that. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Thank you. Speak to Taka to join the hunt for the Adamantus. Yeah, okay, so that's how it works. You have to actually join a hunt for it. But at least we got that out of the way. So it's not showing up on my quest list anymore.
Huh. Weird building, eh, guys?
It's like no architecture I've ever seen.
Wouldn't want to meet the weirdo who built this.
So this is Dino's quest. He wanted a treasure that's inside of here. It seems like it's going to be an extensive dungeon. We shall see how long it'll take. Got some reading to do. Colossal Mark Tower. Enormous tower constructed millennia ago by the ancient civilization of Solheim. Built from sturdy stone and a special metallic material, the structure weathered the catastrophic War of the Astrals and still stands to this day none the worse for wear. During the peak of Solheim's prosperity, its sphere of influence extended across all the lands of Eos, with Duskai and Klain at its center. Scholars suspect Colossal Mark Tower helped solidify the nation's hold on the continent, possibly serving as a military base of operations. The outer walls of the tower glow red when night descends upon the Fall Grove, and the entrance to the structure is revealed. Intrepid adventurers have attempted several expeditions inside, but nearly all were driven away by the hordes of demons dwelling within. Instead, most groups simply resign themselves to exploring the other ruins around the area. So we need to wait until nightfall. Cool.
Check it out, guys! Glow in the dark!
And down we go.
Knew there was a way in.
No red carpet, but a stone staircase is the next best thing. Well, I guess they're only closed during the day.
Huh. What manner of mechanism is this?
Let's move.
All right, let's go.
Out of character, but I'm not complaining.
Let's get cracked.
Haha.
Please, sir, I want some more.
I'm sure our boss Dino would appreciate your enthusiasm.
What? Apologies.
And on we go.
Right.
Let's hope that it's
This place
a lot of
is
gelatin,
seriously
because
ancient.
Indeed.
easy for me to beat.
Walls have wept, stood the test of time. The stark contrast to the ruins that
A Radiant Lance. I'm guessing that's probably not going to be more than the one I found. It's more than the Drain Lance. What? But I thought the enemies in the other dungeon were stronger. So I figured that would be a higher level place to go, but... Damn. Okay. Which means, Ignis, you now get the Drain Lance. Be happy.
I can make out something over there.
I can make out a ledge ready to give if you breathe funny.
the risk outweighs the reward.
How sure are we about this?
Take it one step at a time.
Thieves' Way 2. What? Greatly reduces MP cost. That's insane. I love it. So the question is, and I'm assuming gameplay-wise this wouldn't be a thing, but narratively, if the door only opens at nighttime, if you go in at night and then it becomes morning, are you stuck in here? Again, I would assume for gameplay's sake they wouldn't do that to you. But
say your prayers.
Inside this world, they might.
I don't know what hit him. Oh, I'm starving.
Take a break after this?
Gladly.
None the worse for wear.
Bring on the next one.
Or Calcum. Oh yeah, those are fantastic. They also give more magic and what's it called?
I got a feeling there's something below. Give it a quick look-see.
I hear something. I don't like it. It sounds like it's a bee. Jeez.
Don't miss!
How about that? You like that?
Nice work.
Smash.
No holding back.
Should be good practice. Careful! Don't let him get you.
That's that.
nothing to it.
I believe we found our stone.
Woohoo! Time to pay Dino a visit.
Hopefully for the last time. Durandal. Better than the blood sword, but yeah, still not good. Or still not as good as Ultimate Blade. Alright, this buzzing is getting on my nerves. Uh-oh, it's Yojimbo.
Gladio!
Sorry, Ignis.
Let's go.
Yep.
Ooh, an amulet decorated with a picture of Moogle increases XP earned. That's pretty good. Problem is, I don't know who I want to give it to. I guess we'll give it to Ignis. I don't think I'm really looking for enemies to drop much anymore.
I'd like to wrap that up more quickly.
I just realized only the wearer gets more XP. So I just saw Ignis got a little bit more than us. Which I guess makes up for the one fight where he died and didn't get as much XP as the rest of us.
What have we here?
I don't know, but it's huge.
Oh, I'm too tired to walk all the way across.
We'll call it a night here then.
Actually, not too tired.
Prompto.
We gonna cross?
Yeah.
Knew you'd say that. What? Behind us. And in front of us.
The more the merrier. Let's get to work.
Alright, let's do this. Okay.
Keep it together. Watch us, Ignis! With all we've got.
Mr. Nice Guy. All right, book back here in the home stretch.
Nothing personal.
Okay. Where did it just send me? Did I just go back to the top?
Whoa, wait. Hold on. Ah, my eyes.
Are we back outside?
Wait a second. How did we end up here?
I don't get it.
I get it. The game wants to die. Is it locked up? Oh my god. Thing is, the developers knew what they were doing with that one. No explanation, no, are you sure you want to return to the top? You step on the panel and you go right to the top. They knew.
Nice riding with you.
They knew people were going to do that. And then they're just going to laugh at them.
Really opens up back here.
Well, guess that's the end of the road. So...
Not so fast. There might be a way.
Or there might not.
Well, it can't hurt to look now, can it?
But do not step on the red panel. Lesson learned.
Whoa, knocked. Check this out.
Oh yeah, we're not done here.
Here we go. Proceed.
The floor!
It's moving.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's going on?
Hell if I know.
Okay, this feels like we're finally reaching the innermost sanctum.
We made it? We're really out? We're free!
That's so beautiful.
I can just do the stealing check.
This doesn't look too good.
Bring it on.
And done.
Yeah.
Oh,
No
another
luck.
one of those doors.
Guess we'll need another key.
The key question is, where do we look?
Did the red giant not count as the monster in the inner sanctum? It certainly seemed like that was it, but I didn't get a complete quest or anything. Also, I don't think we ever found out what that buzzing sound was. Is that important? Okay, so that wasn't it. What? I have no idea where I'm going now. I went all the way down, fought a red giant, and then came back up just to find out. Apparently that's not where I needed to go. That's fun.
Let's do this. Right.
Keep this deal in check.
There's 2 red giants.
The odds are against us.
Not gonna stop. Nothing but now's no chance. That's that.
Ignis, all business.
Yeah.
That took everything we had.
You should be proud you gave it your all.
I've got nothing left.
Well, you better have something left, because that is not it either. I'm starting to realize that, yeah, so those paths we took were actually incorrect, and so our punishment was facing the the red giants. Well, let's hope this one's the correct path, because if not, I'm assuming that I'm gonna have to face 3 iron giants or red giants, whatever. Okay, this looks promising. I want to die.
Let's do this.
Right. Pull it together, Octo.
Now's our chance.
Want some?
I don't think this is going to kill him, but you know what? I remember this happening on one of the hunts I was doing that was inside of a dungeon. So it's a little different from Ramu, which is kind of cool. We did it!
Yeah.
Oh my god. Prompto, I will kill you if you do not shut up.
Sounds like someone's in a good mood.
Basking in our hard-fought victory.
How can you be in a good mood after that? Oh my god. 3 red giants, a Nagarani, and then like 20,000 flan. It's ridiculous. Well, there's only 4 possible options. I've chosen the 3 wrong ones. Okay, I guess because it's got the 4? I don't know. Wait, I can go down one of these 2. Which one do I go down? Oh, I could still choose wrong? This one? Did I choose wrong? I feel like I chose wrong. I did. Am I gonna have to fight more? What the hell am I doing wrong?
Knocked! Knocked!
Heads up, Noct. More in.
What?
Didn't expect to meet again so soon, Highness.
What? Okay, so apparently, if you're ever playing Final Fantasy 15, do not choose if you die in combat, do not choose reload last checkpoint, because apparently it'll reload your checkpoint from a battle you did about an hour ago. Thankfully, the last autosave was just before we went inside the tower, so I will have to redo the entire tower again. Yeah, so all that experience that we got in there, I mean, we had over 100,000 experience. Ignis no longer has the Moogle. Also, I didn't get the Lance that was in there. So yeah, I mean, we lost out on a lot of stuff by the game deciding to screw us over. So that's fun. But hey, sometimes that's what happens whenever you got developers that don't know how to make a game.
Storm's gonna ruin my hair.
I'm not sure whether it's a storm front or just the terrain.
Yeah, just worry about your stuff blowing away.
Can you guys shut up, please, so I can continue talking? So essentially, I'm going to retrieve the dog tag that's here, since it's close by. I think I might be calling it for the night, though. I would have liked to have gotten through more of the quest, but that took so much damn time.
On your guard.
Honestly, I might...
do it, Mr. Hunter. Yeah.
Oh my god, shut up. I might just do the tower on on my own time, since we've already seen most of it anyway, and then start the next recording session basically whenever I get to where I need to go. I'm just gonna look up a guide, see what I need to do, 'cause apparently I did it wrong.
You're on fire today!
What can I say?
None the worse for wear.
Bring on the next one.
This must be it. Let's take it to Dave.
Alright, well, with this frustrating end, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Unfortunately, I was really hoping to knock out most of the side quests in this one video, but it seems like there's still quite a few left to do, and I mean, I'm already 4 hours into this video. I know there's going to be a lot cut out because there's quite a bit of these side quests that are sort of boring and not as fun to watch. I mean, the fighting can be fun at times, but if I'm just fighting like the scrub enemies, then there's no real fun in that. So I'm really only trying to keep the major battles as part of the videos. More than likely, next video, what I'll try to do, I'll go ahead and get to the end of the tower here and basically pause and start up a recording session for the next one. And then from that, I will continue on these side quests. I'll probably also try to do a bit of grinding for AP. Now that I have the headlights that allow me to drive at night, I think I should be able to grind AP by just essentially driving back and forth across the map. I hope so, at least. I don't know if they'll actually let me do that. That's probably something I'll do in the off time as well. I kind of hate that I have to call it here, but I'm very frustrated and tired, and I don't think I can continue on. So yeah, this will be the end of this video for now. And like I said, when we return, we will get back to finishing up these side quests. I'm probably, not only will I try to get my AP up and get through the tower, I might also go ahead and get all the scraps of mystery, because having collected a few in this one, it's basically just I go to an area and I pick it up, basically the same as whenever I went around searching for the scraps to begin with. So I really don't feel like there's any reason for me to show that on camera either. So I'll go ahead and knock those out off camera as well before we come back. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. So if you enjoyed this, please leave a like and subscribe. It really does help me out and let me know that you guys are enjoying this. As well as please check out the other videos on the channel, because there are quite a few of them. But until next time, I hope you guys enjoy this video and have a great day. Peace out.